Alright guys, so 6 hour, this is the rest of the example 2 finished out totally. I know we were talking our way through it, but we didn't get it all written down. So I want to make sure I go over the next two with you guys really quickly. So example 3, and then the one that we had to cover up in glue. Example 3 is writing the equation given the graph. So it's a lot like vertex form yesterday. Our graph is here. We can see some things plotted out on it. We know that we're going to write it in intercept form, so it needs to look like y equals a, parenthesis x minus p, x minus q. So some of the things are obvious to me, like I can see my x-intercepts are at 1 and 4, so I want to put those in for p and q, so I can do x minus 1, x minus 4. I don't know a yet, so I'm going to leave it as a. Now the thing is, I can't really tell my a value because it's my slope and I don't know exactly where my vertex is, but they are giving me this other x and y point right here, so I know that x is 2 and y is negative 6, and I can put those in for the x's and y's down here and then solve for a. So like I have that y is negative 6, still don't know a, so I'm going to leave it a. X is 2, so 2 minus 1, still 2, minus 4. Now over here, everything is just being multiplied, and so I have to make sure I do this carefully. We're going to have negative 6 equals a times the stuff in parentheses, so 2 minus 1 is 1, times over here, 2 minus 4 is negative 2. And so if I simplify that, we're going to have negative 6 equals negative 2a, and then to solve for a, I would divide by negative 2. And I get that a is 3. So then if I rewrite my equation, we have y equals 3, parenthesis x minus 1, x minus 4. So I feel like that last one I should leave for you to try, but maybe I want to give you the answer if I can find it quickly here. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. So I'm going to put the answer down. You should try to check and see that you know how to get it. So we're going to have y equals negative 1/3 x parenthesis x plus 3. And if you're not sure, if you want me to show you tomorrow, I'm happy to do that. Now last but not least, the one that we had to cover up said to change from intercept form to standard form. So that was like the last example that we did yesterday, which basically just means do PEMDAS, like follow order of operations to simplify. Okay, so in the parentheses, I can't do what's there. You don't have any exponents, so I'm just going to multiply. And we have these two right here that we should multiply in a special way by doing FOIL. So if I do first times first, I'm going to get x squared. If I do outer, I'm going to get negative 6x. If I do inner, I get positive 4x. And if I do last, I get negative 24. Now all of that is still being multiplied by the negative 2 out front. So I guess I would combine like terms in the parentheses, so negative 2x, and then I guess I would just distribute that negative 2 through for my final answer. Because then I don't think I'm going to be able to simplify it any more than that. Yep. So basically just FOIL and distribute. Hope that helps.